It's the calm before the storm, before the remnants of Nicole. It's meteorologist Joe Martucci here. Nicole made landfall in Florida on Wednesday night. Today, it's going to move through Florida, and by Friday, it is ours here. Now, in terms of threats, my biggest concern is severe weather. Whether it's from the damaging winds, or even a risk for a tornado as we go into the afternoon and evening hours. That being said, there will still be some rainfall, flooding, and some beach erosion as well during this time. The wettest time over the next couple of days is going to be Friday during the day. Friday night will be a close second, but there will be a good gap in coverage in terms of how much rain we'll see. We'll talk about that in just a minute here. Let's get to our future cast. It's 11 a.m. on Thursday. Sunny sky here. It's, again, a warm day, a comfortable day to be out and about. Temperatures about 10 degrees warmer than where they were on Wednesday, but the clouds will continue to thicken. And as we go into Friday, could see a brief shower during the early morning hours, but you see this is now 9:30 a.m. Rain is already starting to work in. By 11 a.m., it's wet everywhere. Then it's a soaking rain for the rest of the day. It's also a warm day. You see those 70s that were popping up there, and we'll be in the 60s well into the evening here. And between about 7 p.m. to 10 p.m., does look like we're going to dry out for a little bit, but you see that rain moving back on the doorstep at 1 a.m., and then by about 4 o'clock, it's raining everywhere. It won't last that long, though. By sunrise, most of this is out of here, and by 9 o'clock, it's completely gone. And we're talking about a mostly sunny day as we go into our Saturday. Rainfall totals generally under an inch. We'll certainly take the rain. We are still in drought in parts of lower Cape May County, but it's not the heavier rain that we'll see in Philadelphia or Wilmington or along the I-95 corridor. Taking a look at our gusts. Again, this is my biggest concern with the winds. All good for Thursday, just a light wind from the east. Then as we go into our Friday here, winds pick up from the east. Now, good news is still no tidal flooding with this, and I will stay with that forecast, but it may change. Right now, we'll stay with that forecast. But watch the winds kick up as we go into the afternoon. 25 to 35 miles an hour. That's gusty, but not horrible here. We go into the evening hours. Now we start to talk about the stronger winds. And anything above 45 miles an hour has potential for damaging winds. And we'll see that at 11 p.m. We'll see that overnight in spots. You see us even getting up to 60 miles an hour with our gusts. So again, along and east of the Parkway, best threat for wind damage per usual, though I wouldn't rule out some kind of wind damage everywhere. Make sure you keep your devices charged as you go into Friday. Make sure also that you cut down any hanging tree branches or tree limbs that might damage your property here. We go into Saturday, winds flip over to the west, and we're talking about gusts 15 to 20 miles an hour. So your Gulf forecast for your inland areas on Thursday, really looking fantastic. I mean, you know, we are talking about warm air. Our average highs are in the upper 50s. No, not as warm as Monday. We were in the 80s, but still quite nice. And over at the shore, talking about generally the same story here across the area. Thursday night lows will be in the 50s everywhere, so it's a balmy night. Good night to leave the windows open. And then Friday, we go from a few showers at 7 a.m. to more widespread showers at 11 a.m. and then just a rain as we go into the afternoon here. Here's a look at our inland 7-day forecast for you. Let's get you over to Saturday. Again, rain ends near dawn, so we'll go with a dry forecast for your Saturday. Shower possible on Sunday. Most of this should likely stay at the shore. But notice that chill here. We get into the 20s as we go into our Sunday night, possibly even at the coast, and then 48 degrees on Monday here. And as we go into Tuesday and Wednesday, some more rain showers around. So we're going to talk more about this storm as we go forward in time. You can follow me on social media or come to our website. We actually break this down by threat category, by the wind, by the rain, by the lack of coastal flooding. But you can find all that, again, online at pressofac.com/weather.